What's up, gamers? My name is Shepard, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Okay, we are gonna go on from where we left off the last time. We got our park up and running with some basic income. We've got a couple of dinosaurs, and we have basic operation centers, and we have one emergency shelter. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to focus in this episode on uh, customer satisfaction, on getting your general services and stuff, getting that ready and perfect so that everyone's happy. And then we're going to go into expanding the park just a wee bit, just a little bit. We're just going to expand the park a little bit. Okay, so we're going to get to that. Right, but let's start off with the customer satisfaction thing. Okay, so we've got a bunch of dinosaurs here. Well, not a bunch, we got a little bit of dinosaurs, and they are steadily increasing our income. Thanks to that Ceratosaurus, we're standing on 83,000 profit per minute, which came up from somewhere in the 20s. Okay, but now we have to make sure that the people who come to our park are happy. So, this is what we're gonna do. Here we have management views. Okay, this is very important. Here you can basically manage your park. You can see where you need to do what. Okay, so this is not really customer related. This is
I'd
just
suggest
your
making the most of
power
any
output
downtime.
situation.
You
Okay,
know, send out
so
expeditions.
this
Get the
over here
squares
is
to
your
research
storm
something.
protection,
Make me a
which
coffee,
on
that sort of
this
thing.
island is not relevant.
Cream
If
and
I
2
remember
sugars.
correctly, you don't really get any storms here. This is very important. Okay, your emergency shelter. Emergency shelters luckily have a huge influence area. So all of this is covered. This is all good. You can see here low need and it goes higher. So all of these buildings, everybody's covered, everybody's great. Those who are at the entrance, they can just hop on the train and go back to where they came from if this shit hits the fan and a dinosaur gets out. Okay, here you can check out your visibility. Dinosaur visibility is at 99%, which isn't bad, but you want that as high as possible at all times. Okay, then here is your income and upkeep. You don't have anything yet, but this is not related to your park income over here. It's not the same thing. This is from stores, restaurants, etc., etc., that kind of stuff. Now, here we get to the important part. Food. See, we got a huge issue with food. We have a high demand over here for food. Same thing with drinks. Luckily, you get that from the same place. From shopping and from fun. Okay, restrooms also big issue. Transport, not a problem now. It's not that far from the entrance of the park over here. When we move down there, it's going to become a problem because people get tired from walking very far. Okay, I know people are lazy, but that's fine. I myself wouldn't want to walk the whole time if I want to go down to see a dinosaur. Okay, so let's start with the basic stuff. Food, man, everybody gets hungry. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to guests, and we're gonna start with fast food. Later on, you're gonna unlock restaurants and toy shops and a bar and all that kind of stuff. Bowling alley for fun and that kind of stuff. But for now, looking at a couple of dinosaurs should be fun enough. So we're gonna put down fast food. Okay, now keep the circles in mind. Check the circles. The circles, substation. Alright, okay. So the restaurant, we are gonna try and find a spot close by where we can put it down. And it doesn't look like we are going to succeed over there. So we're gonna have to put it over here somewhere. Building constraints, building constraints. I think I know what the problem might be. So, let's have a look.
Everybody says you can handle yourself, so this new contract
Yeah,
should be a
okay, yeah,
cakewalk,
I'll
right?
get to that. These can just stack up. We'll get to that. Okay, see the problem here. We have a slope. So we're gonna have to do something about that. So let's clear the landscaping area quickly. Let's remove these forests so we can see exactly what the heck is going on here. Okay, see? Slope. Big problem. Alright, now In certain instances, when you build something, the landscaping will adjust automatically, but not in this case, because the area where we want to place it is not big enough. If there's like a little corner or something that has to be elevated for the building to be placed, then it should do that automatically. But in this case, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to do it ourselves. So we want to level it out, and we want to level it with the same level as the viewing gallery. And there we go. We lift it up a bit, not too much, because we want to use this area here at the bottom later on for other stuff. So let's see if this will suffice. Go back to guests, fast food, and there we go. Okay, now this is going to be a perfect example of what I just said earlier. See the corner at the back? At the back of the building, close to the other yellow circle, close to the trees? You can see that sloping down a bit, so it's either going to build just like that, or it's going to lift up the surface. Let's see. Boom! There we go. See? It lifted up the surface over here. Made it level. So if there's like a small corner or something, that's good. That's perfectly fine.
Or increase your output.
All right. Okay, here we go to the next part. When this building is up and running, we're going to be running out of power. So the ranger station requires power. Luckily, we've got some cash here, so we can build another power station. So there we go. Small power station. We're going to place it over here. It cannot be snapped to the road, so we're just going to put it down there. And we're going to link it to the power grid, and then we're going to give it a little road just to connect it, and there we go. Then when that's done, we should have a decent amount of power. Okay, cool. So check this out. Here we have fast food. When you go in there, you can check the total per minute profit, the income, you can check how many guests there are. You can hire more management staff. The more management staff you have, the higher the capacity of the building. So as your park grows, you can increase this stuff later. You can choose what you're selling: Dino Bites, Dino Dish, Dino Feast, and you can choose how much you sell it for. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with bumping it up a buck or two, but don't be greedy, because you're going to lose business. Alright, basic school economics here. It's not rocket science. Alright, so let's have a look at this again. Management views, food. See? Covered. All good. These two buildings, this one, it covers far enough for both of them. Okay. It doesn't show an influence area when you zoom in on it, but that's fine. That's what you got this for. Okay. So these are fine. Okay. People there at the entrance, don't come hungry. But when they get in, you can... To be honest, I'm never really worried with this, because people don't really stick around here for too long. I mean, come on, there's like almost nobody there, and if the guy goes home hungry, then that's his own fault, because we have a fast food joint. Okay, cool. So drinks also, same thing, it's covered by the fast food. Okay, here, still a problem. Alright, so we're gonna have to do something about that. I'm actually thinking of moving this little road. Let's see if we can change the path to get a little bit more building space here. Oh crap. Just delete the right thing, please. Alright, so oops, that was a boo-boo. My bad. There we go. Okay. And everybody's just confused for a moment, but they'll be fine soon. Okay, so now we definitely need restrooms. Okay, restrooms, luckily that's a small building, we're just going to place them there, and that should cover it. Then for shopping purposes, we're going to put down a gift shop. And the gift shop should cover everything. Okay, see, power station is built. Power output 60, unused 1. Power station, now all the load has gone over to that dude. Power output 60, unused 50. Okay, so here, here, management views. From here, you can also see exactly what's going on with your router. Total power output 120, total power used 69, total power available 51. Okay, so here you can check all of that. You can keep an eye on that. Same with... Okay, it doesn't show the amount Okay. See, the problem now is actually with this being red, you still have a problem with your rating. So you can go stick shops around there, maybe move your important service building somewhere else later on, and just to get that rating up, because this is screwing with your rating right now. Okay, but see, now the shopping, everybody's happy because there's a gift shop, and fun, everybody's still happy with the fun thing. It's fun enough to look at dinosaurs. Restrooms, your restroom covers these two, and transportation is not an issue. Alright, so we're not too worried about that. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now is we've got the basic services covered. Okay, now we can also go and look at the rating. Rating, better. Okay.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
Increase your facility rating to 5 stars. That is going to take a while, but very well. Oh no, facility rating is actually almost there. Okay, so we just have a capacity issue, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the capacity issue. We're gonna get to that shortly. Okay. Dinosaur rating blows because the variety sucks and we only have 5 dinosaurs. Okay, so dinosaur rating sucks. That is pulling down our entire park rating by quite a bit. So that's fine. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, but for now, the facility rating is almost on 5 stars. We just need to get that capacity up. We just have to get that up. Okay, so, but we are gonna do that by building a hotel. Hotel is just a little bit expensive at the moment, so we're gonna have to wait until we get a little more money. Which is, hey, look at that. See, because of the ratings that has gone up, because of the service ratings, the facility rating, profit has increased from 83,000, it was earlier if I'm not mistaken, up to 105. So see, services, customer satisfaction, very important. Focus on that. Makes a huge difference. Okay, so we should in a minute or two then have enough cash for the building of the hotel. But I think we don't have an ACU center yet. We have to do that first. Yeah, we need an ACU center first before we are going to complete this mission. There is a reason I'm saying that. But this one, it gives us 130,000. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. That's fine. Let's do that. But we need an Edmontosaurus with a rating of 18. It's on 64.
Way to go.
If I modify the genome too much, then it might not be viable and it's gonna fail, and I don't want.
So you're getting a reward for the entertainment division
waste
for
money.
your work on Isla Man and Ceros.
Oh, cool. We actually got the rating up to 5 stars. How did that happen? Okay, whatever. So it happened without the building of the hotel, but we're gonna do that anyway because it's part of the park expansion that I want to focus on. But for now, I think what we're gonna do. Hey, the money's coming in. Money's coming in. That's great. Let's see what the income looks like now. 106. Alright, cool. So, money's coming in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send these guys out to see. There we go. We're going to send them over there to get more Edmontosaurus fossils for more DNA, so we can bump up the Edmontosaurus a little bit so we can release one with a rating of 18, because standard it's on 17, but I don't want to modify the genome too much. Let me show you why. Let's go in here and let's modify the genome. Now, when you modify the genome, you improve the dinosaur, but you mess with the viability. Okay, check this out. Robust digestion. Viability goes down 1%, You can see the difference there. Viability goes down 1%, resilience plus 5, rating plus 2%. Okay, so your viability goes from 65 to 64, resilience goes from 32 to 37, and your rating goes from 17 to 18. Okay, I know it's a 1% difference, but yeah, let's not do that. It's your own decision. You can decide whether you wanna take the risk or not. Okay, but because at the moment we do not have upgrades. Okay, incubation speed, success rate. We need these. These will help a lot because then you put these in, and your success rate, your viability percentage on a dinosaur will increase. So then you can modify the crap out of a genome, and you know if you have enough success rate boosters in your Hammond creation lab, then you know even though the viability blows, there's a chance that your dinosaur will still release. Alright, okay, so we got those guys there out getting fossils. I think they should be back soon. Let's open up this area. Go over to terrain, remove the trees, and let's see what we have to work with. Alright. Okay. Got some deforestation done right there. Okay, so now we're gonna expand this way. Now, when you expand, you have to keep a few things in mind. Okay, you gotta keep in mind traffic. So let's put in a wide path. You have to keep in mind placement of buildings, the amount of traffic that you're gonna have, all that kind of jazz. Okay, so let's do that. We got a nice wide path here, and I am doing this for a reason. You're gonna see the reason a little bit later. Okay, I think that'll do for now. Alright, there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Okay, now you have to keep in mind your park is going to grow, you're going to use more power. So here we have some space for more buildings. Okay, we can put another power station here. The ACU center can be here because it's pretty much nice, not at the center of the park, but it's close enough. Okay, so we have space to put some more buildings down here. On this side of the road we have space for restaurants, bowling alleys, you know, all that customer satisfaction crap. That. Right. Now, next, we are going to build an enclosure. A pretty sizable enclosure. Because later on, when we get the big dinosaurs, we're gonna put them in here. Right. Let's see if that'll do.
This may not be the easiest of contracts, but I have a feeling
we have to go
it'll be
take a
worth
photo with a ranger team. We'll get to that. Let's just stick to the point for now. Okay. You see where I'm going with this? Right. Now that circle that you see around the hotel, that is the viewing area. So you see where I'm going with this. We are going to build this hotel smack dab in the middle of an enclosure. So we're going to get capacity out of the hotel, and we're going to get an awesome viewing rating from that as well. Now, we just have to slam a substation down here, right next to the road. Maybe let's see if we can put it up there on the corner, and booyah. Let's put this over there, take it through the trees, and there we go. Substation is connected. We will have power on the hotel. Okay, now we have to leave some space here for buildings, for entertainment purposes, and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the enclosure. Light steel fence, but later on, especially with the bigger dinosaurs, I do suggest that we change this to heavy steel fences for later on. But for now, the light steel fences will work just for the purpose of this, what we're going to do here. Okay, so we are going to have to plan this properly. Unfortunately, we can't really build it inside of the enclosure. We just have to place it so that the enclosure is still closed properly, and it just accommodates the viewing area of the hotel. Sorry for speaking so slowly. I get a little bit perfectionistic when it comes to this. Okay, I just want to check something. We have to keep in mind that... Oh, not build, you moron. Okay, that is the influence area of the hotel. So somewhere here at the back we're going to have to include... We obviously have to make space for a couple of things. We have to keep in mind that we have to get a Hammond creation lab in here. We have to get a viewing gallery in here. So there's quite a few things that we are going to have to keep in mind. Let's see. Maybe it'll be best to put down one of these first. Yeah, you see what I mean? Because this stuff takes a lot of space. I hate these things. I hate them. They take so much space. Okay, let's just put that over there. Okay, now we can carry on. So your fence will actually snap to your Hammond Creation Lab thingy. And then the same on this end as well. So here at the back, once again, we can leave some space for... buildings here at the back and so on. And we're going to take this up in this general direction and then start bringing it in like this, I think. That should leave enough space for buildings. Let's just zoom in here a bit. Let's do this, and this, and that, and there we go. Okay. Okay, this is not perfect. This is definitely not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay, so here we go. There we have one huge ass enclosure. Okay, cool. With a hotel with a decent viewing area around it. So here we have space here for a viewing gallery here. We can stick some viewing galleries around the side, and this is going to be where all our big dinosaurs are gonna run free. Okay, now power situation down here. We have to get a substation down here, and I will rather put it on this side. Reason for that is because we just said that we're going to put a viewing gallery down here somewhere. And remember, the viewing gallery also needs power. See now why I build a road at the side or at the edge of the park. And boom, it's connected to the power grid. There we go. Power situation solved. Now, we have a problem. Where do we have a problem? What is the problem? Oh, we don't have a path. Oops. I forgot about that. Okay, so there we go. All connected. Great stuff. Okay. These guys should be back with the fossils by now. There we go. Let's extract the DNA from that. And booyah. Okay, so let's quickly prepare this enclosure. See? There we go. People are already coming here. Okay, facility rating dropping again. We actually have great capacity now because of the hotel. The capacity is a lot better. Satisfaction sucks now because we don't have any shops and stuff down there for everybody that's down there. Okay, but before that, welfare of the animals come first. So let's prepare this place for some dinos. We are going to put in some forest over here. Okay. Not sure if that's going to be enough, but it'll do. Then, let's get some water in here. There. That should do. Then, for now, we are going to put down just a ground herbivore feeder. Right over here. Because that is where people can see. So when dinosaurs come to eat there, people are gonna be able to watch them. Okay, cool. So this should be all good. Let's just put a dinosaur gate somewhere. We just have to keep in mind that we're gonna have shops around here and so on and so forth. The ranger station is this side. You don't want, when there's a problem, that they have to enter at the back. So let's be sensible, and we put it there. Okay, diseased dinosaur. If you click there, it automatically takes you to here where the problem is. Okay, so we got a dinosaur with a common cold. Press R on the keyboard.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands.
Use it.
It's time to treat it.
Add
Or
task.
what comes next? That's going to be on your hands as
go.
well.
And then when they're done there, they can go.
The last thing you'll want is hungry
Resupply.
dinosaurs in your park.
Okay.
Use a ranger team to
There we go.
resupply feeders.
So we're going to mitigate that first, and then they're going to go fill up the feeder. Okay, so they should be fine. They should be sorted. Let's get back here quickly. Okay, so we have a gate now for the rangers to access the area. We're all good. Okay. Now, we can work on the satisfaction thing now. I don't know what people are doing here because they're not looking at anything, but let's give them something to look at.
Dinosaurs detected.
At Montosaurus, 70%. Let's modify the genome. Take it up. Rating 90. We add that. And we incubate. And I suggest incubating 2 of them right from the start for social purposes. Okay, profit per minute 95. Okay, but that's gonna go up soon. Okay, the dinosaur has been sorted. These guys are coming in to resupply. Let's just hope that Ceratosaurus behaves himself. There we go, feeder resupplied. And these guys, wait a minute, while we're here, F to take a photo. There we go. And it's with quite a bunch. Right.
Did you get it?
We had to get a dinosaur photo worth
What a
$5 grand,
cool
so
photo.
Yeah,
Did I sound sincere?
That's
because
done.
that's what I was going for.
and we're out. Okay,
Security requires vigilance and commitment to the
Right.
task at hand. You've
let's
proven
get
yourself
back
at
here.
that.
While we wait for those to release, let's quickly work on the satisfaction over here, just to get that back up to where it's supposed to be. So let's take a look at the management views. Okay, transportation, you see? Transportation. Big issue. Got a problem with transportation here. This is really far, although there's a crap load of people. Apparently they're complaining because they have to walk very far. Now, as far as I know, we don't have the transportation unlocked yet. Nope, not yet. Monorail station. We're gonna have to research that. So we go to the research station, view research, and I believe that would be buildings. Building upgrades? Nope, that's just upgrades. Including buildings, there we go. Okay, see? We got a problem. Research centers required. 2, but you can only build 1 per island, which means we're gonna have to unlock the next island and go to the next island. Okay. And for that to happen, we're gonna have to get this dinosaur rating up. Okay, but hopefully that'll climb a bit now when we release the Edmontosaurus. Okay, but we can't really satisfy the people in terms of transportation, but let's go for the rest. So for now, we're gonna put down a fast food joint over there. We are gonna put down restrooms over here, and we're gonna put down a gift shop. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, see? Bad planning. Bad planning. Very, very bad planning. Okay, but that's fine. Let's put it on this end. Okay, I'll modify this a little bit later to get space for more stuff. Okay, other thing, very important, guests, and we're screwed. We're out of money. Okay, but we'll get that soon. Was we have to have these emergency shelters in the case that a dinosaur escapes. You do not want a dinosaur to escape, and then, yeah, that's big problems. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, take note. Neat little trick for when you have to modify a fence with a dinosaur inside it. Booyah. Change your fence first, as far as possible, then get rid of the fence that you want to get rid of. You don't want to go take down a fence and then the dinosaur comes out. Okay, so there we go. We should have the satisfaction problem sorted now with food and drink and gifts. Fun is fine. It's fun looking at an empty field because there's no dinosaurs in yet. And the restrooms. Okay, transportation is just an issue, but we'll get to that. Alright, but I think
Here's a new contract. I thought of you
construct guest
first.
shelters. Okay, see? That's why we have to put down a shelter. But we're gonna get to that shortly. Edmontosaurus! Release the dino! Beautiful, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
The security
go.
division owes you one.
And, well, it's... yeah, he
Without
can either
exceptional
go for
security,
water or
nothing
he can
else
go
here would be
for
possible.
food.
That's
He's going
our
for food.
mandate.
That
And on
dude is
Isla
hungry.
Manaceras, you're showing the rest of
Okay.
us how it's done.
We just got some
You're deserving of this reward.
pay for that. Release dinosaur. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for that. I want to let him be released on his own time. Let's just have a look at this dude and make sure he's happy. Population, social, wetland, forest, grassland. Grassland's more than enough. See? All good. We have a happy dino. Alright.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada.
Okay.
I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious. And who's to argue?
What a weirdo. Okay, emergency shelter. Let's put that down there. And this area is covered. So, all in all, except for transportation, we're covered. Everybody should be happy now. At least we have a great variety now. We still only have 7 dinosaurs, which isn't a lot according to our guests, but everything else is great. Great welfare, great variety for now. Great satisfaction, capacity, safety, all that. And we're good, man. We are good. Doing great. Once this is up, we should have the shelter coverage. Let's hope so. Park shelter coverage. It's still not covering everybody because we have people walking around over here.
Number 1 in my book.
It's not covering everything yet. Oh no, it is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we completed it. Sweet. Wait. Let's take a look. Park shelter coverage, 97%. Okay, cool. So, we're good. Alright. And I think that's it. We got the customer satisfaction thing sorted out. Everybody's happy in terms of food, drink, gift shop, happiness, or fun. At least restrooms were good. See, now this is a bit of an issue. Because I think for the amount of people that we have down here, this might not be enough. Let's check it out. Guest income. No, apparently that's not the problem. Come on. Running cost. Oh, we're good there. Shelter's covered. I don't know what the heck their problem is. Honestly, don't know what their problem is. Okay, it's not a huge demand anyway. It's not a huge demand. I think the food rate, it's more about like there's not really. It's the basic stuff. I think around your hotels, you should have higher rated buildings, like the restaurants and a bar and a clothing shop, or stuff like that. The higher rated buildings. So, but we've got the basics. We've got the basics covered. I mean, everybody's perfectly happy. So, yeah. Okay, but I think we just need to get a few more dinosaurs in here. If we get a few more dinosaurs in, then we should be able to kick up that rating to 3 stars. I don't know if there's anything more we can put in here. Maybe let's add another one of these. Edmontosaurus. What's the social look like? Oh yeah, there's space for more social. So let's incubate another one of these. Edmontosaurus. Here we go. Incubate. Let's go over here. Let's give this Ceratosaurus a buddy. Ceratosaurus doesn't have a buddy yet. Let's give Ceratosaurus a buddy. We incubate one of those. Let's check out this. We only got 2 Struthiomics. They're more pack animals, so let's incubate another Struthio. Alright, there we go. Oh, incubation failed. That sucks.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate.
When this happens,
I never said
you lose
bringing
money.
back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
So, let's try it again. That blows. We just lost a bit of money. Hey, profit per minute is up again. Cool. Okay, but I think that's it for now. We got the customer satisfaction thing sorted out. We've got the park expansion bit. We did that. So now you have an idea for that. Very important, just always keep in mind your planning. Remember, wherever you build, especially around enclosures, you need to leave space for viewing galleries and all of the other customer satisfaction required buildings. And I think that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hope you did. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers!